touching the wheel, ready to intervene just in case something happened. Same thing here. For me, the rule of thumb is whenever you feel not comfortable, I usually, hold the wheel. So you just look around, okay? So right now I'm just kind of touching the wheel, but I'm not exerting any effort. I'm just gonna go with a flow of traffic right now. So I'm using my fork, but this is Sunny Pilot base 0817 NG nuclear grade version. And I'm not using any open pilot long. I'm using my stock long. That's the braking and gas. I'm using the stock Honda Sensing ACC, which is a Bosch, which is very good. I love it. See, look, it's very smooth. Especially if your lead car is a good driver. It all depends on the lead car, okay? Right now it's smooth, it's not windy, and my car is centered. So I'm gonna go gas mode, gas press. So I'm using the gas. Okay. The chill factor is still there, even though you're using the gas. Press allow. For me, I call it sports mode because you get to engage in the driving. Okay, we're gonna go to our first major turn here. So this is a 50 mile per hour rated right turn. Right turn. So I'm gonna enter it slow. Hopefully, since my car is low torque, I'm gonna help you out. Yeah, I can do 54 on a 50 mile per hour. Okay. especially on a fast-moving traffic. Touch the wheel. If it's a stop and go, I think that's the time that you put your hand traffic. Like this one. It's not worth it to test open pilot if it can make it or not, because there's a lot of things that can happen. Okay, it's not worth it. Stay in the center lane. Then I go chill from here. So right now it's not windy. So from back. I've traveled, you know, this route. I've tested this route. The segments in the Bay Bridge is proved. My car, you know, the only thing that will happen is if I have an error on the device, if there's a bad cable, things like that. Okay, but model wise, my car drives center through and through. You still have to pay attention. You still have to pay attention. Okay, and the good thing apart with open pilot is it takes care of the driving, and all you improvise. Then look around you. Okay. If you see there's any threat, you know, like car, you know, it's, you know, if you don't have one yet, even though you have a Ford, you know, low torque car, crowd is most like this. I put my hand here, so just in case, you know, so I can stop it. Here's the best part of the drive. I like this one. There you go, guys. Nice. Yeah, so I'm waiting for the new model. Right now, you know, I'm a happy camper with my setup right now. So I'm a happy camper. Okay, I'm gonna take over. Okay, just slow down there. Otherwise, if you're coming from a high speed, do not trust your radar, your stop ACC. Don't trust them. Okay, it will not make it, especially if there's a sudden stop ahead. I mean, a slowdown ahead. Nope, it will not make it. So I'd rather have you take over. gonna be a slowdown up ahead. Yeah, basically you know your route. By now you should know your route. Okay, and then that's how you deal with it. And don't treat it as self-driving. You're gonna love it. So like this curve here, I know I'm not gonna make it, you know. There you go. Simple as that. No frustration. No thinking that my car, you know, I should have, you know. Just help it out. That's the only way. Help it out, or you drive slower. Okay. For me, I'm not envy of other cars. Because for one thing, I'm a Honda. I love Hondas. I love Accord. This is my third Accord. I love the way he drives. I love the interior, everything. So yeah, so I don't feel bad as long as I get that chill driving from OP, just like any other people. I'm good. Okay, so this is for newbies out there. Okay, right now you're in a great shape because right now we got traffic light. We're testing traffic light and stop sign. But it's highly experimental. Okay, so if you put your if you think that open pilot can do all those things, you're gonna be disappointed as of right now. Okay, because it's what you call this, it's not ready yet for prime. It's not ready yet for prime time. Okay, it's not ready yet. So if I were you, you just stay on the chill side, on the chill mode. And if you in for a few weeks, get the hang of it. Okay, let's, for example, you have an okay, control set. Okay, then you can go to, what do you mean by forks? Different version of open pilot, other than the official ones. Okay, and you can try my fork if you want to. The video proof is in there. Okay, all videos are with mine. And I promise you, you're gonna love it. Okay. Doesn't feel like a 30-minute drive. It feels like a 5-minute drive. That's how good it is. That's how good it is. driving now to work is not a burden anymore. It's not. Okay. As I said before, and I say it again, the only bad thing with open pilot, okay, is not having it. Okay. Because I'll tell you why. Because one time, you know, I was fooling around with the settings, you know, and then I got an error. I think I loaded the wrong code or something. But anyway, so I ended up not having open pilot on my way to work, on my way back from work. Oh my god, the drive is brutal. And mind you, this is early in the morning with no traffic. It feels brutal. You know what I'm saying? Can you imagine you're doing a 4-hour drive without open pilot after getting used to it for 2 years now? It's brutal, guys. So that's what I keep telling people. If you can have a backup, okay, if you can have a backup device, do it. Especially if your income is indispensable, get another C3. Okay, get another C3 as a backup, because you're gonna miss it once. You know, once something happens. First of all, it's a dev kit. You never know what's gonna happen. Just back, at least, you know, if you have one, if something with the other one, with your main one. 3 Echo phone, I always have a backup, because the first time I don't have open pilot, because I only have one device, it was an Eon before. Oh my god, I was like, wow. So this is how it feels driving without OP once, you know, because it spoiled you. So this is how it feels. Let's segue for a bit. My car has a 3 miles per hour minimum steering. It will only work if you're using stock open pilot. The 3 miles per hour minimum steering will only work if there's a lead car. Okay, if there's a lead car. So if the lead car slows down to 3 miles per hour, you know, because you're following a lead car. Okay, and this is on stock open pilot, even on stock Honda Sensing. But anyway, the good thing with Ford, with Sunny Pilot, same thing with Open Pilot, you can have 24/7 LCAS, because in Open Pilot, in the official stock, you have to press set in order to engage, okay, Open Pilot. But at the same time, it will engage the stock AC, which is limited to 25 miles per hour if there is no lead car. Okay, if there is no lead car. So that's the dilemma. How can I engage open pilot without, you know, getting the 25 mile per hour limit? That's when the work comes in, the 24/7 steering comes in. What do you mean 24/7 steering? Once I toggle it on, they call it MADS in Sunny Pilot. Once I toggle it on, the open pilot is always engaged. I don't need to press button, cancel, no nothing. I don't have to think about it. Did I press it? Is it on? Is it off? Is it on? No, I don't have to, because it's always on, guys. It's always on. So I don't have to think about it. Okay, that's why I love it. That's the main one. That's the 24/7 steering LCAS. That's the main reason, okay? That's the main reason I cannot go back to official. That's the main reason. Because your drive is way better than official, okay? And you might be asking me, how come we don't ask, you know, Comma to have 24/7 LCAS? They will not have 24/7 LCAS. You know why? Because they need to they need those disengage and engage event. I think, correct me if I'm wrong, they need those data, okay? They need those data. It's important for them when the system disengage or engage, okay? Because with 24/7 LCAS steering, there's, how will they know, you know? I don't know, but I think that's the thing. I think that's what I'm getting at. Because they could have 24/7 steering, and they say no. Okay, I'm happy they have the gas, the gas press allow. Okay? And the only reason why they implement it was they don't want it. The gas press allow while engaged. They want it once you press the gas, it will disengage for the longest time. And people are asking Comma about it, and they say no. But once the traffic light and stoplight experimental hits, they realize they need gas press, because it takes, right now, you know, it's because it's experimental, it takes long for the car to advance, okay, and people gets honked at in the back, and there's no point of, you know, pressing, you know, it's mundane to, so they have it, they added the gas press allow, okay. So yeah, that's a brief history, you know, of the features. Right now, the thing that you need